People go through so much.
The drums are going tonight, but he hears only whispers of some quiet conversation. He's coming in 12:30 flights. The moonlit wings reflect the stars that guide me towards salvation. I stopped an old man along the way, hoping to find some more forgotten words, arranged in parodies. He turned to me as if to say, hurry, death, it's waiting there for you. It's gonna take a lot to drag me away from you.
Social media is a means to move ball and a clothes dryer stuck on top of it.
Unless the rains in South America. It's gonna take some time to do the things we never had.
I am Brazilian and I'm white.
Nah, you can't be both. You got to choose, bruh.
Cavos responds to Def Noodles' tweet with a picture of a video that Def Noodles posted titled Cavos.
Wild dogs crowd in the nights as they go restless and longing for some hate-filled spewing commentary.
What are you on about, dude? You literally
I
told me.
know that I must do what's right. Sure as Montenegro rises like Olympus above the reef.
And I mean, big YouTubers ended up covering the story, and pretty much everybody took my side.
Seek to kill what's deep inside, frighten all the haters that will come. It's gonna take a lot to drag me away from you.
Jaundice?
There's nothing that 100 tweets or more could ever do. Unless the rains in South America. It's gonna take some time to do the things we never had.
I am Brazilian and I'm white.
Nah, you can't be both. You got to choose, bruh.
I am Brazilian and I'm white. I am Brazilian and I'm white.
Hurry, death, it's waiting there for you.
I am Brazilian and I'm white.
It's gonna take a lot to drag me away from you. There's nothing that 100 tweets or more could ever do. Unless the rains in South America. 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 It's gonna take some time to do the things we never had.
Yeah, fuck Brazil. It's not even a fucking country. Yeah. Yeah, you gonna call me racist now? I'm Cuban Peruvian, you fucking retard. I'm actually a person of color, alright? Like you pasty white ass.
Pasty white ass.
We're going to
Brazil.
Go to Brazil?
We're going to
Brazil.
Brazil.
Let's go to Brazil.
Welcome to Brazil. Welcome to Brazil.
Shot from
That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep
Mike the
telling
bite.
me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me
Mike the bite.
just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home.
What's going on?
Keep telling me to let me
Let's start this.
that shit, just let me
And I'm broadcasting live from Lord of the Earth. This is the most badass YouTube broadcast now. The known land, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Tommy C. The Shop for the Point. I got I got Vault on the glass and Dr. Zhivago on the co-host spot. Little
Hello.
role reversal. How are you doing?
Okay.
Feels great to be back.
It's great to have you back for 5 p.m. Does that work? You think? I don't know.
Yeah, most of the time, yeah. It should.
I thought Def Noodles was a racist Asian. Missed from Morristown, New Jersey. Daddy, Warner Brothers executive, and pulling race cards left and right. It truly is unbelievable. I don't have too much to talk about. I'm actually, I'm just gonna go over some of the silliness with him and his continuing, you know. Let's just be honest what he's doing. He's pulling race cards to get people canceled. And he has the same skin tone as me. He has the same color hair as me. He's the same curls in his hair as I do. I mean, like, he's Brazilian. That's true. But, you know, I'm American and of Irish descent. And, you know, if Vault would move to America, he would be American. You know, I mean, what the fuck? You know?
You're not wrong.
Not Leslie. How can you go after his race? I'm like, I'm actually not really going after his race. He is Brazilian. Well, I mean, Brazil's not a race, but
it's a statement.
No, yeah. Well, I don't think somebody that was born with 10 times more privilege than I am gets to pull the race card to, you know, silence criticism and mockery. I think it's ridiculous. And I don't really give a fuck. Clearly, no. I just think it's ridiculous because it's not about his feelings or him being hurt or anything like that. He's just trying to quell all types of criticism and being goofed on. And apparently, he's going on Augie. I'm interested because he's going on as Dennis. Isn't that an Irish name? Maybe he's going on as Denny. Maybe it'd be Denny.
Denny, that's what I was
Denny.
thinking, yeah.
Denny. I forgot his real last name. I don't know if you get to pull the race card if your heritage goes to Italy and Portugal, which is both in Europe. Guess where my heritage goes? England, Ireland, and Germany.
Yeah. Guess where my heritage goes? With my native blood.
Yeah, he literally.
Everywhere.
And by the way, I'm not knocking him. Yeah,
everywhere.
Right. Well, I'm not knocking him for growing. I hate that. Well, you have privilege, so you can't talk. I'm not saying that. I'm saying like, yo, dude, you're pulling the race. First of all, pulling the race card to avoid criticism is crappy to begin with. And you grew up better than I'm thinking anybody on my team. Any single person on my team. Let's put fucking Mike the Bike in. Mike the Bike, I think that's your first time viewing the video?
Yeah, that was the first time I saw it because I didn't get to watch it when you were showing the rest of the guys.
I made sure to make him as brown as you are.
I think there are times where he was even browner than me, to be quite honest.
Really? Are you light brown or dark brown?
I'm sorry?
Are you light brown or dark brown?
I'm quite dark. I'm quite dark.
Are you quite dark? You're as dark as Vault here?
You're than me?
Darker. Vault's pretty dark.
Looks like.
But Vault's even dark for an Arab.
Yeah. Vault's like that desert tan. You know?
Yeah.
I'm about like a little smooth tan, just like
Smooth
middle.
tan. But I've seen you the summertime. You get black though. Vault.
Yeah, I do.
You get, Vault looks African.
That's a lot of money, I guess.
In summer. Ryan Reed, many Brazilian Portuguese descent are not native blood. Yeah, I mean, like, fucking Zhivago's got more native in him. Hence why the nationality is Portuguese. Yeah, but the way I see it, like, an American can be any color. But, you know, you don't get to pull any kind of cards. I don't see why Brazilians get to pull cards. If they're European descent. You know, he's European on both sides, according to him. So that's the only thing I'm part. I don't care if he believes. First of all, from what I was told too, he's not. Somebody corrected me too because I said this backwards. He's not Latino, but he is Hispanic. Or no, wait a minute. Yeah. Oh no, he is Latino. He's not Hispanic. You know, because Latin America. Okay, you get that one. Sure. I don't know. Did you get to pull a card? Both your family, you're half Italian, half Portuguese. That's literally Europe.
Yeah, it's still white.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking white. It's dark. It's dark white though.
Get stumped the other day.
What?
They literally they brought the question up there, like, you know, and I'll ask you guys: is Jennifer Lopez Mexican?
No, she's Puerto Rican.
Exactly. The other people, they had no clue, and they were so fucking shocked about that.
Yeah, she's Puerto Rican. New York, or as the Puerto Ricans in the army used to say, because there's a real divide between the New Yorker. There's New Yorker Ricans and the Puerto Ricans.
New York, yeah, that's like this whole other town there. But no, that's what I'm like. This guy, Def Noodles, like I feel like he's leaning to that. You know, he's got the skin color. He maybe have, you know, whatever. But I feel like he's trying to play into that to get that sympathy.
I think the Brooklyn accent is fake. Because if you go to the video, he talks pretty normal. He talks actually sort of like a rich Jersey kid. You know.
You would know.
Look, and I played up the accent too. I'm going to do it in my new channel. Try to sound like a grimy old East Coast guy. You know. I get that. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But if anybody criticizes him or goofs on him, or if he gets the real dangerous thing about Def Noodles is if he screws something up and then he rotates between satire and it being legit. That's the problem. And then, you know, we got a report about a month ago from a Brazilian SFTP fan saying he couldn't do it in Portuguese either. That he would, run with Dennis. He would get somebody would say something in the comments. He would freak out. I mean, this is a comment. And now he's pulling the race card. It's really irritating.
It's stupid.
You know, you really shouldn't be a race card if somebody like keeps you from getting a job. You know, or like treats you poorly or keeps you from getting something that you're entitled to or something like that. I mean, you know, find real racism. Oh, I have to advertise. Thanks for doing that. I have to advertise something else. Shit, before we go further. I got coaxed into this horse shit. Everybody says, why don't you make a mask? Why don't you take a mask? Why want to make a mask? And there's like, I'll buy it. And like, I'll admit, like the people in my arcade stream did buy like 4 or 5 of them or something like that. There wasn't many people in there. But this is the brand new, it's the Karen Silencer.
It's the Karen Silencer, exactly.
With the Shop on the Point logo, and you're more than welcome to do it. I didn't advertise it yesterday. We got a few more people in it. I don't know if that's what you want. It's great. I got one on the way. I'm going to silence a lot of Karens.
It goes to charity too.
Does it?
Yeah. It says right here.
I want that money.
One for every.
Fuck them. What do they need? I'm the charity. It's my logo.
No. It's the dollar they're taking from the.
Yeah, the dollar.
No.
Yeah.
Not.
I want
not
that
you.
dollar. It's mine. I'm a greedy white man.
Fuck the kids.
Fuck the kids. Let's look at this stuff and this latest kind of crappy thing that he did. Maybe we should put the first one in for like. Def Noodles thinks he can block me, and get away with this. Okay, so Def Noodles writes this important: AugieRFC, Brogues, and Nick Diorios are maliciously intending their audience to create a Parler account. As soon as I heard that, I'm like, they're obviously goofing around in Minecraft. It's under my name and write horrible racist things. I don't have a Parler. I never had a Parler. You can access Parler being a web without a web account. I'm sure everybody would.
Not anymore.
Yeah, not anymore. Okay.
Guys, real quick, nobody owns the Def Noodles hat. Somebody make a Def Noodles app, tweet horrible shit on there, then post some replies to his tweet, and see if his retard
You can't, dude. The
believe
website's down. You gotta get a Gab, dude.
No, I have it open right now.
Okay.
All right. Somebody make a horrible account of Def Noodles.
Yeah, so I can screenshot and reply to him.
Of course, guys, you know, you're a public figure. Parody's legit. I mean, Jesus Christ! I guarantee you, all this kid ever wanted to be was famous, and he got famous. And now he can't handle it.
Yeah.
I disagree with Nick. I think he's a talented guy. I think the delivery and the whole thing, and I think he's been successful for a reason. I think he's even a hard worker, but he's just a
You
bitch.
want to know why I think he's successful?
Here's an extra $1 for my mask. Thanks.
Look at this tweet I just found.
Dude, I'm 100% not down for this. Like, I'm telling you that I don't want to be involved, and I guarantee my name's gonna be on the tweet. I guarantee me sitting here telling you I do not want to be involved, and I don't think this is
Dude, that literally happened. Dude, that.
What a piece of shit. You left that out and you put him in the tweet? Are you kidding me? That's lousy as fuck.
Lol.
Oh
What are you talking about, Nick? Look at that real tweet I just sent you.
No,
You're
stop it.
so right, Nick. You're so right.
It doesn't even matter what I say. He's gonna fucking name me anyway, and then I'm gonna
Dude,
post this
this
fucking clip.
literally happens with the three of us. If Augie does something, me and Nick get blamed for it. If Nick does something, me and Augie get blamed for it.
You guys are big boys.
I hope Nick gets blamed for my video.
I do something, and Nick and Augie. We're all like.
Why did he block me?
Nick, we're no
Because
longer
he's a fucking
individual.
loser.
We're always lumped
Dude,
into
he
everything,
blocked
dude.
people who didn't even.
Yeah, but I'll tell you why he's all lumped in, because he just wants to get people off the platform. By pulling race cards and acting like a fucking victim. He's a victim of anything. He's probably making 100K, 200K a year. Maybe more. Big victim. You know, after his father fucking probably wasted a lot of money sending him to UCLA. A ban Vault from the chat. No. What are you doing? So what's this? Oh, white supremacists. YouTubers love to harass commentary channels, accuse them of crimes. Who was accused of a crime? Take over their chats.
He chimed in.
When have we taken over a chat? Taken over. Excuse me. Taken's not a word. Here he is mad at two white supremacists that were banned from DLive. Well, he wasn't banned from DLive. Oh, he's mad at two white supremacists. He wonders why the companies. DLive just banned Fuentes as well as Baked Alaska and other people. Seems like a permanent decision. Oh, they're trying to ride the riot wave.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Hey, Katie, you're fucked. You're fucked 6 ways to Sunday. Toddy Westbrook's mob boss of a husband is gonna fucking make you put you in the poorhouse. I don't know. What's worse? Saying somebody's in La Cosa Nostra when it's bullshit, or being upset that Parlor's down? Katie, you are going to be homeless. So whatever, I don't know, alimony check you've been getting from your husband that you probably fucking screwed out of couple K a month, it's going to Toddy Westbrook. It's going there. Jesus, the last show. Is it Walt's last show? No, it's not, apparently. It stayed up late. Can't stand staying away. Last show, but that's Core Master.
Yeah, it is.
Without a crystal ball, it tells down to take Augie's channel. Oh, these guys are unbelievable. Without a thought in their head.
Click on that tweet.
This one?
Keemstra, by the way. No, don't above it.
One above it?
Yeah. Click on that link.
What does it say?
It's still up.
She deleted them all?
Yeah. She made it on private.
Wow.
Oh, no, she blocked me.
Okay.
She blocked me because I said, without a dime to spend. It's like wrote to her. What's the Patreon tier to get you a blackface picture? I would never do that. Blackface. Yeah, you fucking mind? You fucking mind? I'd never do that. You know what I should do? I should put Vault's head on my body. That'd be my blackface. My fat ass 40-year-old body. And what have you. But so like I think you can clearly see who the real bags are here. You know, it's Def Noodles, who can't take an L or a W. How do you not ignore? Like, I don't get it. Like, they're goofing on him. That whole thing with Charlie D'Amelio. The only thing, like, literally nothing happens. It's the Charlie D'Amelio thing, right? Where I guess he called their parents for vaping or something, like, because he's an outraged fucking farmer. If he just pretends to be somebody else and not follow anybody, then he's fine. He couldn't take getting his balls busted by Cavos. What a bitch. And apparently he can't take getting his we're not the only. It's not just the white boys. Apparently everybody in Portuguese YouTube, Brazilian YouTube think you're a fucking bitch too. It's not isolated. You're a bitch. It's frightening. What a bitch you are. Buy a Karen silencer.
I don't care about him.
Buy a Karen silencer today. Let's take some calls. I'll take a new one. Poopy breath. Sound like my son. Go ahead. I wish I could ban people for life. You're on the air, you douchebag. How are you?
Oh, what?
All right, I'm gonna hang up on you.
What?
Yeah.
What's your topic?
I'm gonna hang up.
Oh, I'm not even gonna stay on too long. I was just gonna tell you something. So I've been on Bo Black's like Discord server, and like I keep seeing like these pictures of Deaf Noodles just blocking everyone on Twitter, just simultaneously, just blocking everyone, and it's crazy. And like they're all like nobodies, and that just proves to me.
He's got a block button. He's probably got a block button or something.
It's proven that he hates people with autism. That's why he's blocking everybody.
I think that's what it is. Let's start. You know what? Since he took Nick out of context, I heard from somebody that Deaf Noodles hates autism. I don't know if it's true or not, though. Absolutely,
he must hate Bo Black's.
Well, a lot of people hate Bo Black's for a lot of good reasons, but no,
that's a whole other stream.
I don't know if it's true, but you know, from what I understand, they should only be allowed to, work at a grocery store, not on YouTube.
Hello, pounding Bo Black shoes.
I'm here to bag your groceries.
You imagine how irritating Bobax was when he was that age. Like, you see how annoying he is as an adult, and like he must have drove everybody crazy.
Well, you don't know the struggle, man. I guess you just don't know the struggle.
No. Bobax struggles. Bobax struggles. There's some truth in that.
Yeah, he does struggle. I'm not gonna lie.
I struggle to
He reminds me of the
pay
person
attention
that
to
would.
you. Bye.
Like the kid
Let's see. Good times, you're on the air.
Let the good times roll.
Yeah, let the good times roll.
Buy
my Karen silencer. Yeah, it's about to roll off. How much are you gonna bet if I put? All right, I got two others. I got Diva, who will definitely have something to say and be clear as day, and I got DJT, who I love terribly, but he's hard to understand because of his Caribbean accent. And by the way, I made a private phone call to D, and I understood him.
That's a lot of money, I guess, for a person.
80% of the fucking time. When I just tried to silence a loader, Emily D. Baker, if she was covering the Toddy Westbrook, Jakey lawsuit. I don't know. She must have a lot of money. She must have got a lot of money in that alimony settlement. All right. I'll go Diva. We're taking calls now. Take them.
One and only.
What's up? Let me
What's going on with you?
take it from speaker.
How can you talk to a filthy racist like me? I don't know what's wrong with you.
I don't know either. I guess I'm desperate. Anyways.
Yeah. Desperate. But there's no black. You don't live around any black people? You live
I live in a black neighborhood.
Oh, you live in a black neighborhood? Well, you shouldn't be lonely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You shouldn't be lonely. You should be. You can. You know what you do? You just invite a bunch of black people over to your house and say, "I want you to watch this racist piece of shit," and then put on my show.
Just invite him over, put on fucking American History X, and then.
Yeah, right. What's on your mind, Diva?
I just like Deaf Noodles. Like, I just wish that he would just stick to his content.
Yeah.
Just stick to doing YouTube videos.
He's pretty good at it, by the way.
Yeah, I like his YouTube videos.
Yeah.
I really, really do. So, because like I was talking to a YouTuber privately, and they asked me, and they're like, why does Augie and them always fight with him? It's like, because Deaf Noodles says stupid shit on Twitter, and like I told them like the stupid shit that he would say, and they agreed with me. I'm like, yeah, that is a stupid fucking thing to say. I'm like, yeah, he just says stupid shit on Twitter, and then when they call him out for saying stupid shit, like he throws a tantrum. But even though I'm going to enjoy this shit show that's going to be on Augie's show, even though I'm going to enjoy this shit show, Deaf Noodles is completely disingenuous, and I think the only reason why he wants to talk to Augie is to try to catch him in a gotcha moment.
Yeah, that's
And
that's what we were talking. Me and Augie were talking about it before. Like it's just
like it's a gotcha moment because like I'm sitting here and while Def Noodles is going after him, and then we see this bum bitch that should be worried about her lawyer fees like jumping in the ring, which is like, dude, no one likes you. No one likes you without a crystal ball. No one. You have nobody on your side. No one likes you. Drama channels don't like you. No one has your back. You shit on Shannon. You're alone. And you being a lone wolf, now you want to jump on and calling the white people racist.
You know what they remind you know what they remind me of? Like all the skeptics that got caught being like two-faced fucking grifters. And now they all flip politics after Gamergate.
Yeah.
That's what they remind me of. Like that especially without a crystal ball. She had something going. She lied. For some reason, she never thought she would get caught. I hope Augie asks him about New Jersey, Warner Brothers exec, but I think that's what he's going to do. He's not going to answer any questions himself. Because if he has to explain the fact that just about all of his bios mention that his dad is somebody important, that right there, he's like a stone liar. Like a huge liar. It'd be unbelievable. He's only 20.
If this thing lasts more than 30 minutes, to be honest with you, like I really think it's going to be a repeat. Because you remember when like Tonka did that interview over there and he lasted like 30 minutes or less than that? Like I think it's going to be one of those.
Yeah.
But no, like I just think Def Noodles is a fraud because like I just really don't like that excuse. Like, oh, well, that's not me. That's Def Noodles. It kind of reminds me of, you remember when Hulk Hogan he sued the fuck out of Gawker magazine.
Yes, and he was right to.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, he was right to. Yeah, he was talking privately.
He was making the excuse though, but like he was making the excuse though, saying like, "Oh well, that tape is Terry." No, that tape was like Hulk Hogan. That's Terry.
Oh
like,
God, did he? I didn't know he did that. I didn't know that's bullshit.
Yeah, that's what he would do. Yeah, that's what he was doing in court. It's like, no, that's not Hulk
Did he
Hogan.
really
That's
do that?
Terry.
See, here's the thing. I mean,
That's a lot of money.
Regardless of what he said,
I'll tell you. Let me pull up the docu. There's a whole docu. Do you have Netflix?
Yeah, he really said that. I can't believe it.
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Because you don't have to do that, because he was being recorded when he was laying next to his girlfriend. And
it was his best friend's wife.
And
like,
somebody took the tape.
That the best friend had.
They stole the tape and uploaded. That's a crime. Actually, he made a lot of money on it, from what I understand.
Because like I know, it's a really interesting documentary. Like you're probably not going to agree with a lot of it, but it's very interesting because the reason why the lawsuit happened was Hulk Hogan's broke because of all the lawsuits that he's been through in the divorce and stuff like that. So he did not fund the lawsuit. It was the guy that created PayPal, or one of the creators of PayPal, funded the lawsuit. And the reason why was that guy had
they exposed him for being gay. That's I can't remember his name. They exposed him for being gay.
Yeah. So
I would have funded this shit too to get back at them. I would have funded that shit too. If I had serious money, like PayPal money.
Interesting documentary, and you'll see him on the stand saying, "That's not Hulk Hogan. That's Terry." Or
oh God!
That's not
all right.
Terry,
well, here's the thing.
Hulk
Terry
Hogan.
Bollea has always been a phony. All the wrestlers fucking hate him. Hey, Def Noodles, thanks. They've always hated his guts. He plays politics backstage. A lot of people feel he got people pushed out of the business and stuff like that. So that doesn't surprise me. But here's the one thing I will always defend: that was a private tape that they stole. So Gawker deserved to get what they get. I don't care how many times he said. I don't care if he's pledged his allegiance to Adolf Hitler. That's private, man. You can't sit there. Dude, I would go berserk if I was laying in all the stupid shit that I say to my wife, and then all of a sudden it's on fucking Drama Alert. That's horseshit. You can't do that. Right. It's one thing if it's like over DMs or an actual conversation, but somebody steals a tape and then publishes it? Like, you literally are, you don't have any kind of right to privacy? And that's why they lost. Fuck Gawker. I'm glad they're gone. They went too far. To be honest with you, and
that
look,
was like the only thing I found like really weird about it.
And here's what Hogan was doing. He had his girlfriend was seeing a black guy that she didn't like. Okay, so he had his girlfriend in the bed. He was never going to do anything about it. So he started talking tough and blowing smoke up his fucking new girlfriend's ass. That's what happened. All right. So, I mean, I don't really think he's racist as much as he was being an idiot in a bedroom with his girlfriend. That's it. Oh, I'm going to show you how tough I am. I'm going to say the N-word. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. And that's who Terry Bollea is. But I don't care who the fuck you are. You don't have the right to steal somebody's fucking tape. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, that's... I mean,
it was stolen.
I just it's just like that was like the only thing that this Death Noodle things reminds me of.
Yeah.
It just reminds me of Hulk Hogan on the stand, being like, "No, that's like because it was so bizarre."
Yeah, he really
to me. I'm
said
like,
that.
What the fuck are you talking about?
So
But
he's
no,
doing a wrestling.
let me
Tonka does that
twisted.
too. When somebody accuses him of, like, I don't know, not taking care of his kids or whatever, he says that's a wrestling angle. So I don't know if it's a wrestling angle or not, but I think it's fucking funny. That's fucking funny. All right, I'll talk to you later, dude. Thanks for the call.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Diva.
Yeah, I mean, dude, Terry Bollea is a complete... I don't know if maybe he's racist. You know what? I don't know if he's racist or not. Now that I'm thinking about it, maybe he is a complete bag. You know? But, and yeah, there was what he said was fucking indefensible, but, I mean, Jesus Christ. On tape. Oh, what a dipshit. I know. All right.
I'm going to kill these fucking...
Anonymity, you're on the air.
Oh, hey, how's it going, guys?
How can I help you?
man.
Did you see the article that The Wired had put out about Google's union essentially protesting for censorship?
Doesn't shock me. No, I haven't seen it, but it shocked me. Yeah, sure.
It really doesn't surprise me.
I mean, they're trying to remove the fucking senators that wanted a fucking lawful vote on the wanted to vote. I mean, on the elections. So that doesn't surprise me. And we've already seen, like, you know, yeah, they say the Trump crowd's a cult. Jesus Christ, the anti-Trump crowd is 10 times more of a cult. And we see this with Rogan as well. The employees getting involved. You know, he doesn't think like me. He must be stopped. But they don't phrase it like that. They say, you know, they come up with he's a danger or everything else. Dennis Petosa. Who's the handsome guy you got there? That's another thing about this. He's good looking. He's talented. And he just can't handle internet comments. Dennis Petosa is a complete douchebag. A rich, spoiled, rotten, rich kid. Jesus Christ. Oh, you know, like if Augie and fucking Nick went at me and I looked like him and I got, what was he got? 500,000 subs, 200,000, 300,000 subs? I would just go back. I was like, I'm getting tons more pussy than you both. Have a nice day. You don't like my content? Oh, do you? Yeah, well, I just did fucking an 8-ball of coke and got 2 blowjobs at the same time. Have a nice day. You know, that would be my move. But no. They're racist. What a douchebag. And what else you got? Anonymity. I have trouble with that word.
Anonymity. It's
Anonymity. No.
That's a lot of money, I guess, for
What you
a
got?
person of color.
Oh, that's about it.
I don't know. You can send it to me, I guess. Is it in here?
Yeah, I DM'd it.
Let's
to
take
you.
a look at it. I'm at Google's unions addressing like they have. We want more censorship. It's okay. I can't call these guys fucking anti-American traitors.
Yeah.
These people are more censorship, more of this. And I'm sure they're screaming about an insurrection that never happened in the White House or in the Capitol building.
They in the article they say that they're not taking enough action. Actually, like Google should be banning him too because just striking down his video isn't enough.
Whose video?
Yeah, they struck down Trump's response. If you'd like, I can read it because I know you have a problem with that.
No, I don't want to. It's not that interesting, whether I could read it or not.
Shit.
I thought I had my soundboard open. I was going to do the drum roll.
Yeah. No, you don't. No, it's not that interesting.
Vault, you're slacking.
And unsurprising.
Okay.
I mean, I suppose I don't think we get 2,000 hits on something like this. Have a nice day. Thanks for making fun of me, you jackass. Fuck off.
Yeah, it's...
He probably was actually not being rude, but he was. DJ T, you're on the air. What's going on, man? Why do you deal with a racist asshole like me? Your phone sucks, dude. Why don't you get a wired connection? Can they get a wired connection, or is it because you're on an island?
I don't know what's the problem though. I think it's this horn close to my router or something. I don't know.
You gotta find the
remember properly?
palm tree.
Stay away from the voodoo. Sorry. What do you got, DJ T? Tell me.
Right. I want to be the person to say that I predicted this was going to happen since November. As you remember, calling and telling that this was going to happen.
Yeah, he's gonna pull another race card.
Yeah,
that's all he's got.
Yep.
Yeah, the funny thing is, the funny thing is he like the whole thing ended. He complained, cried. I took a bunch of shit for it. Everybody took a certain amount of shit, and it ended. And then he brought it up out of nowhere, and then he lied with the editing. I think that's if you don't edit something and say and I'll be honest with you, I don't give a shit if they put some kind of racist count on Parler, unless you're breaking Parler's rules. He's a public figure. You can goof on him all you want. I mean, Stern used to have this guy called Evil David Letterman, and he sounded exactly like David Letterman. And they would make him say the most stupid ass racist things ever. Doc can back me up on that. It was some of the funniest shit I've ever heard. The guy's dead now. It's too bad. They call him Evil Dave. Because he sounded so much like. I wonder if I could play a clip. You think Stern probably wouldn't claim me? It's too much. You got to hear this, dude. Evil Dave Letterman.
Yeah, you're right. Stern wouldn't claim you. He signed a what was it? $175 million a year for the next 6 years of his life. He's set.
Evil Dave Letterman. Tell me if you can tell the difference between Real Dave and Evil Dave. I got to play this.
But here's Evil Dave calling an adoption agency.
Hello, agency.
Hello, is this the adoption agency?
This is the adoption agency. Can I help you?
Hi, you know who this is?
No.
My name is Dave Letterman. I have a TV show here in New York City.
Oh, I know you.
Yeah. Are you a fan of me?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
This is a personal, private call. I just want this to be kept discreet if we could.
Absolutely. Every call I have is confidential.
All right, very good. I just want to let you know we want to adopt a black child, and.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I specialize.
Let me ask you something. Now, how long does the process take?
That's so funny. You could never do that today.
She says she literally just said I specialize in finding a black child.
Well, no. Here's the thing. Black adoption is horrendously low. So I can't make fun of her for that because my family was involved with an adoption thing that I can never go into. I think I might have told you offline. What's that?
And back in there, a lot of rich people adopt them.
Yeah. Oh, that's the stars. Overall, if you get adopted by a rich white, it's the luckiest thing that ever happened to you. Most of those poor black kids grow up in the orphanage. It's terrible, dude. And yeah, they get passed over because they're black. It probably is kind of a racist thing, to be perfectly honest with you. And I got to tell you something. There's also pull from the black community inside of the states because, and I'm not going to say this is racist. They want, adopted black kids to grow up with black families so the culture stays the same. And I get that. All right. I'm not knocking that. My whole thing is like adoption is great. I don't care. Like if I was going to adopt, I wouldn't give a damn what color they were. That's horse shit. But people do get a choice. And black kids get passed aside and it's really, really sad. And you also have pull from black groups that they don't want whites adopting. So it's a big mess. And my family went through it, and it's horrible and it's heartbreaking. So for her to be really excited about adopting, yeah, she specializes in it. They need people like that. I know, like we're about to go in a big joke about it. I know we got sidetracked, but yeah, there's a problem with black adoption in the States. And I think people should. I don't want to tell people how to adopt, but if you're going to do something like that, which is really beautiful. It might be nice to think about, the kids that need it the most. So, Colin Kaepernick.
Speaking about adoption, remember? Yeah. Oh, that's how I first see Deaf Noodles, the people who they adopt the little child who was, special, and they send them back.
Oh God! Oh yeah, they took the autistic kid and sent him back. That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's first of all, it's unbelievable. Yeah. It's just too much for them to handle. He didn't get enough views. That white. I tell you something. That family.
What about that situation?
All I know is they fit every stereo. Look. I don't agree with stereotypes and stuff as far as really, but these people fit every evil white stereotype right down to the blonde eyes and blue hair. They were the worst. She was like the worst mother ever. They were with, I can handle my own kids. And they decided to take in this kid, which is really beautiful. And, raising an autistic child is serious work, and they couldn't handle him. Yeah. They just took him back like he was a defective puppy shitting on the fucking carpet. What family was that? I'm gonna make you laugh. Yeah, that's when he took the kid back. All right. This little retard's got to go back where he came from. I mean, Jesus Christmas. What was that family's name? Somebody knows in the chat.
Something with S.
Started with an S.
I can't remember.
Chat, help me out. Somebody help me out with that. What was that fucking family's name? I gotta know.
Wasn't Stockhouse?
I can't remember.
Dapper? Smith?
I can't remember, but it was so disgusting what happened to them.
Yeah, the
Staffer. Staffer?
Yeah.
No,
German.
Stomper.
That's probably a German name.
No, Stauffer.
Stauffer. Oh, it's German. Yeah, I knew it was. I remember it was like a German name.
It was Micah. Micah.
Then she's probably close. If her name is Micah, that's one of the most common names over here for a girl. But they fit the stereotype perfectly. And by the way, Germans are fucking wonderful, and fucking German Americans are fine too. But they were it. You know what I mean? How could you do that? I can't even get rid of this fucking cat that walked into my house. I could never get rid of a child.
No. How dare you talk about that cat that way? That cat just wants love, Tommy. That's the only problem.
Fuck it. Where is
it? Give it love. You will not give it love.
How am I going to give it love? It sleeps all the goddamn day.
And then when she bites you, that's a love bite.
No, the first bite wasn't a love bite. It was defensive.
First bite wasn't, but...
No, we figured out what it was. She doesn't like her paws touched. If you don't touch her paws, you're good.
No.
So I pet her from the top of her head all the way down to her side to her paws. She don't like that shit. Don't touch her paws. My son knows. Don't touch her paws.
No. What's funny is my cats, I can get my paws of the cat or whatever, and I can start rubbing it in the middle of his hand. And he'll spread it out just like he's fucking...
Yeah, but every cat has a no spot. Usually it's between the back and the tail. Right, she has no problem back in the tail. My cats were always like the back of the tail, but she has her. Do not touch me, my paws.
I can hold my cats like fucking infant children.
Yeah,
and slap their butts.
They're completely worthless animals. They do nothing all day. They're literally fucking living ornaments. That's these cats.
Okay.
They do nothing. All right, DJ.
I'm gonna send you a mini
They're ornaments. They're ornaments on a Christmas tree.
I'm gonna send you a Pomeranian.
Why would I want that? Why would I want a dog that so closely resembles a muskrat? If I wanted a muskrat, I'd get a muskrat. Why would I want a Pomeranian? Jesus.
Just go buy a dog like a man.
No, fucking let's send Tommy a panda.
I do. I feel gay with the cat. It makes me feel like, because I don't have a dog.
Like Freddie Mercury because he had cats?
No, it's just like... Not because I want to go. You're a good boy. Yeah, and she don't like to do that.
Yeah, because cats. I don't know. Cats are great.
Cats are a bunch of pussies.
You have to clean their shit and all that. But
no, they're easier to take care of.
Do anything else.
That's true. And she is friendly, but she's the other thing. I only think she's about because I used to have kittens when I was a kid, and when you pick them up, I don't know if you notice, you kind of tell how old they are, and I'm guessing no more than 2 years with her, right? And
no. Cat looks, she's probably 4 or 5.
No, pick her up. It's the body feels new. It still feels kitten like. I just don't. I think they adopted her and they didn't play with her because everybody's old over here. Yeah, I do. It makes me feel kind of gay. I feel like I should have like a fucking bulldog or a goddamn collie or a Labrador retriever or a goddamn pit bull.
You're saying your cat's gay, but you're gonna buy a bulldog?
Bulldogs aren't gay at all. They're manly as fuck. Bulldogs are walking muscles, dude. They're not gay.
Literally don't do shit but sleep.
They don't do shit. That's true. But they're badass.
You want a man's dog? You buy a Rottweiler, a German Shepherd, a pit bull, or something.
Go buy a fucking husky.
We used to, my brother's like kick the soccer ball, right? at his bulldog, right? So I run up and I kind of lost control and I kicked the ball almost as hard as my head, and it bounced off its ass and into the air, and the dog just looked back, didn't even move. they're literally he didn't feel it. I was like, I turned to my brother. I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do it like that. He's like, oh, don't worry about it. As long as you don't hit her in the face.
Oh, God.
That dog does thing. Tommy C, I'm gay. I don't know. I'd rather have a dog. I can't a terrier. If I got a terrier, I'd be gayer. Oh, look at the guy with the terrier. Why don't I get a fucking poodle while I'm at it? Jesus.
What a fag. Speaking of the dog we were talking about right before we went live, it's a golden doodle. So it's a golden retriever and a poodle mixed together. So this fucking dog is so
I hate
good.
mutts.
It's like a horse running through my house right now, and I'm trying to stop. I keep yelling, shut up.
Yeah. Give it a cat. Feed it a cat.
The cats are in there. The cats fuck her up. She gets scared.
All right. Did we have good times on before or what? Almost done anyway.
No.
His mic was broken.
Yeah, he was broke,
okay.
but I put him.
Good times, Johnny.
Let the
Looks
good
like he went
times-
out of his way to fix it.
Up. Hold on. I saw green.
All right. What do you got?
Did you get what I sent you yesterday?
I don't know. People send me so much shit. Remind me.
Oh,
Be more descriptive.
Yeah.
The dock spot guy. That.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, we talked
So what?
about that yesterday.
Bong
Yeah, I
thing.
got
Yeah.
it. Nice neighborhood I live in, huh?
Yeah. He's back, but
Yeah.
my opinion on the Death Noodles thing, the guy is, in my opinion, is kind of a sensitive person, like a very sensitive person.
I think he's I think he's just passive aggressive. There's a difference between sensitive and passive. You know, sensitive tipster. There's a difference. Like passive aggressive is like nasty. You know, you just can't see it. To me, passive aggressive is worse than aggressive. If you ask me, it's cowardly. I don't think he's sensitive. If he's sensitive, he'd block everybody and shut the fuck up about it. He's passive aggressive.
Well, he does block everybody too.
Yeah, he blocks everybody. He goes, man, then I'm going to get the guys that get me, and I'm going to call them racist and stuff like that. And maybe my SJW fan base will have a big fit over it. Like Tipster's sensitive, right? But he doesn't try to go after people and get. He did it from. Well, no, he didn't. He did it the right way at least. But no, it's like, you know, because I was talking about the whole Keem thing. I'm not going to say what we talked about, but something came up, like, you know, I was telling him do this, do that, and he just said, Tommy, I'm not, that's not my way. You know, he said something to that effect. And I'm like, well, why not? It's just not me. You know me. Yeah. I was like, all right, bro. You know, because, you know, we're pretty fucking pissed. I think it got taken care of. I'm not going to rag on Keem, but yeah, he's just like, that's sensitive. Like, this guy's like, I'm going to get these guys back. That's passive aggressive. So sensitive, like if I'm dealing with somebody who's sensitive, I will respect that. If I'm dealing with somebody passive aggressive, I will quadruple down and picking on them. You know?
Well,
that's the way
I
I
think
feel.
I know what he's gonna do during the debate with Augie.
Yeah, paint him as a racist. Probably. Or I predicted he'd backpedal a little bit and try to come to an understanding. Because he's doing it as Dennis Fatosa, the oppressed minority that came to the country with only rags on his feet. Whatever it is, it's not going to go Fatosa's way.
You know, I'm
Kurt
pretty
Cobain, do you think it's interesting that history is repeating itself and the Call Me Carson drama is kind of like this lasso in every sense? Who was involved in the accusation is being confused? How? Wait a minute. Accused?
No.
I don't think so. I don't think it's anything like it. No, I haven't seen any. I mean, here's the difference between. I know you guys are looking for a Zaptai redemption arc. He admitted it. Unless he comes out and says did somebody threaten him to admit? Like, there's nothing really there. I still like, even though he's guilty, I don't think it's a big deal. Yeah, I think it's just I think it's you know, it's more like a Zaptai situation because his hero friends are trying to bury him and get clout doing. Not all of them, by the way.
Fuck Bionic.
You know, like, no, but they are. They're kind of Elvis Bionic, and some of them. And the other ones are, I think, a little more on the level. I think, what's his name? Not Staffo. What the fuck his name is?
Degenerate Anthony.
I forget one of the guys in the Lunchbox crew. Or whatever. I watched his video. What's his name? Who?
Is it Jay Schlatt?
Yeah. I thought his video was.
I thought it wasn't that good.
Yeah, a lot of people said that because he used sort of like Me Too language, but no, what he said made. I realized that, but he made sense.
Yeah.
Like look. He comes to you right by being in that crew. Looking from a YouTuber's perspective, by being in that crew, he comes to you guys and says, "Look, I did this. I feel sick about it. It's terrible." And if Jay Slatt's telling the truth, and I have no reason to believe he isn't, he starts working with them. Stays really close with him even after he confesses, and then he gets word that he's still talking to the broad. I'd be pissed too. He didn't snitch, you know. And then he went on a little much about like I care about victims and all that other stuff. That was just fucking self-defense. So I don't think it was that bad. Yeah. I'm sorry. He took a risk by being quiet. A huge risk.
That narrator guy. The narrator guy's video. I thought it was pretty.
You thought the narrator video was good and that was bad?
Knowing that guy about the Apollo thing, I saw a tweet by him saying.
No, but you thought the narrator video was more convincing than Jay Slatt's?
No. I think he's a scumbag.
Yeah, he looked like he was just cashing in. Yeah, I didn't. I used to know narrator, and I couldn't get through it. It was just this big poor me fest.
Ugh.
Yeah, poor me. Should have known I'm all types of fucked up. And he went to go. Let's see. Narrator goes to a thing where everybody goofs on each other and jokes around. He makes the biggest asshole of himself. They start picking on him and throw him out of the podcast. And they should have known all his idiosyncrasies and mental illness and stuff like that. And they're bad people because it sounded like a big cry fest to me. That's what it does to me. And narrator is like, I mean, this guy is on this big fucking thing right now. I mean, he literally went after me for sticking up for Kraut and going after Medicare. And now he's like a big SJW. And he's the same guy that told me that Milo Yiannopoulos is a great guy, which that turned out to be not so true. I mean, he's all over the fucking place. And then this thing, it's tough to believe him. I have no reason to believe. Let me make this clear about the narrator video, because I'm sure I'm going to hear about this. I have no reason to believe that anything narrator said was untrue. None, zero. But I really have trouble believing him, trusting him, or even caring, considering all these like really soapbox opinions he has, and they're just like all over the place. They're, depending on the year or whatever. And then now Carson goofed on him and ruined his life. Whatever, dude. I don't know. I wouldn't really. I really don't trust narrator. I follow him, but I don't really trust him all that much, and I would never tell him anything personal.
He's lost a lot of credibility.
Who, narrator?
Yeah.
Well, he had it. I mean, we used to tell. He was a Shot from the Point fan for a long time. We have a video on here with him. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, a clip. It's a funny clip too. And you can see how different he is. He's like kind of the anti-SJW skeptic narrator.
Yeah.
The narrator guy is talking to a 14-year-old about porn and his vor fetishes, and that's why I don't know about that. I didn't know about that. I don't know anything about that. But I really don't trust the guy all that much. I don't like. He always struck me as a guy who would stab me in the back for clout. And look, I don't know if that's a backstab what he did, but it sure feels like it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like
so look, he got a lot of views and whatever, and I wish him the best. And we really encouraged him on Shot from the Point because he has a fantastic voice. He has a golden voice.
He looks like a male version of LT Corvus or something.
But I mean, it doesn't matter. You ever hear his voice? It's like beautiful.
Yeah.
He has a beautiful voice. We used to tell him. He used to come in the Discord all the time, and we'd say, like, dude, you really need to do some YouTube stuff. And lo and behold, he was working with Carson. Let me ask you something, because I think it was after me and narrator had a little falling out in the DMs. Do you think, I never could figure out why Carson did this show. Did Carson do the show to piss off narrator?
I don't know.
How the fuck did he know about us?
Which show?
Yeah.
Our show.
This.
I know
Our
you
show?
got him, but why did you do it, you think?
Because I asked him if he wanted to.
But he didn't seem to know. I didn't know. He didn't seem to know who he was.
No. He wanted to help out smaller channels.
Oh.
And I told him, I said, I was a fan of him.
Yeah.
I said, a lot of our fans would probably be fans of him. And he said, oh, yeah, that'd be a good idea. Let's do it.
Yeah, he was really nice to us. I'm not
He didn't get mad with the jokes you made.
No, he didn't.
None of that.
No.
I talked to him after. Like, I reached out to him when all this stuff happened.
Yeah.
He didn't respond.
No, he
I
hasn't
get it.
responded to me. He hasn't responded to me in over a year. I
I'm
reached
saying
out to him like not this Christmas, last Christmas.
Dude,
I didn't hear anything.
He would send me memes out of nowhere. Like months would pass, and he'd send me a meme, and I'd be like, "Oh wow, he's really still thinking." So yeah.
I don't know.
I think he's.
I don't know. I'm just not gonna get a cry face because narrator got picked on. Fuck him. Fuck off. I mean, Jesus, this is not. If you can't get goofed on, and if you have some kind of fucking mental problem that makes you act out, and you can't get out of entertainment. Either use that part of your personality or get the fuck out.
Yep. That's all you can do.
You know, I think it's gonna happen after the Carson drama. The whole community is just gonna like collapse and all that stuff.
Nothing will be the same. Never again.
Yeah.
You know, I really hope all the guys just like die.
Yeah.
Like,
I wonder what he's gonna do.
Die off, like,
oh no. Oh,
like die
I
off.
thought I was gonna say. I thought you meant die. I was like,
Yeah.
whoa,
No,
don't say that.
Yeah, get out of here.
Oh.
You called too much. Bye. Let's take Clownfish. We're almost out of here anyway. Clownfish, Sean.
Hey, Tommy.
How can I help you?
I'm curious as to know your thoughts on YouTube at the moment, like the platform in general.
I don't know what to think because I think everybody's going to change in a matter of weeks. So I don't think I can tell you the future. I mean, you got that other guy sent me a thing. He sent this to me before. The Alphabet Workers Union is seeking better pay and benefits. It also wants to influence the company's policies. Can you imagine that? Like going through like a paint company or car company. A group of workers at Google, parent company Alphabet, said they had formed a union to influence the company's approach to political and social issues. So there you go.
That's interesting.
And knowing how people that would do something like that, it's shutting up anybody that feels differently than they do. I mean, I guarantee like Ben Shapiro is like out the door. You know, if you're not, if you don't have the same ideology as like Tobes, they want you gone. And if you're white and you get a little uppity, you're gone.
Yeah, I totally see that, especially with what happened to that guy who, I forgot his name. He was on Joe Rogan after he got fired.
Who? Something. Yeah, I think he lost his lawsuit though. I remember it was the guy he put the manifesto out there. Google's like, why do you guys think what we can do? What can we do to get more women in this? And like he said, pretty much everything. Stop doing what you're doing now and do this. This might attract more women. And they fired him for hating women and thinking women shouldn't be in the workplace. I don't know how they got that out of there, but it's just it was his ideology. It's like, no, you're going about it all wrong. You know, you got to encourage women in this way because these studies show that this works better. And that was somehow, I don't want women in tech.
Yeah. It's pretty disturbing how people like twist such simple stuff into ideological warfare, basically.
I think this is the new norm because most far left, if you look historically through most far left governments, everything's ideological. Absolutely everything. Absolutely everything. Taking a piss.
That's so right.
Yeah. You checked like North Korea, China, before they sort of quasi became a capitalist country in the early 90s or late 80s. Everything has a political, because the thing is, when your economy collapses, you have to hold the government together. Okay, one of the ways you hold the government together is you just get people fucking distracted and stupid bullshit, and they also can control things by everything you say or do could collapse the government. Therefore, you got to be stopped. Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah.
All right, talk to you later, Clownfish.
It really is like.
Well, okay.
See you, man.
Take care, bye.
See ya.
Poopy Breath, did we have him on before?
Yes.
We already had him on. Did he talk?
Oh, wait a minute. Sorry.
What do you want, Poopy?
I just want to go back to the Death Noodles thing,
Mhm.
and I want to say shame on you.
Oh yeah.
Death Noodles is a survivor. You don't have the
Sorry. Got me.
the resources to criticize him. If you criticize him, you'll break his little heart.
Yes.
And if you break his little heart, he'll die. So I hope you're proud of that. So just shame on you.
I'm proud of making him yellow in my video.
I just want to know if he's a.
Whoa.
Mike the Bike. I love that. I got that this morning from Mike the Bike. And anybody, we got to get Mike the Bike's channel in there now.
Gotcha.
Now, Mike the Bike's channel, and I did forget to put it in. Mike is a super talented musician. Mega. You and fucking Javago should collab. Maybe on something. Yeah. Maybe even the serious project, not just a goof for here. Mike the Bike's amazing. He's going to be our parody writer, and we might get to do. We really only do stuff like this every so often, but it was like the type of thing I could write for the new channel, or I could do this opening today, and it pretty much took all fucking day. I know it was a shit post, but I mean, I don't get days to work on videos like most YouTubers and stuff like that. Do you want my version, or you're gonna make your own video, Mike?
I'm sorry?
Do you want my version of the video?
You know what? Yeah, I think I'll if it's cool, I'll use your version for the video, and then for the thumbnail, I'm gonna use what Phil Call sent to me.
Gotcha.
The chat should know.
All right, I'll upload it and send you a link tomorrow. No problem.
All right, thanks.
All right, let's Kite. You have anything to say, Kite, before we get out of here? Kite?
No, I guess not.
Yeah. Do you want to hear my song I made for Dev Noodles?
Sure. Let me hear it.
Oh shit! Wait.
You do this every time.
You do.
I'm gonna kill you guys.
Probably better not be commercial music.
Speak.
Speak.
Oh, my shit's fucked. Sorry.
Fucking asshole.
Wasn't he goofing on you for fucking something up? Paul?
Yeah.
What did he say about you? What was he goofing? Remember that we closed the show one time and he's like, "Good job, Paul."
Fuck. Yeah. Now I can hear you.
You're horrible. Go fuck yourself.
Okay.
Call me a fuck up. Go fuck yourself.
Fuck you, Walt.
Okay.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Over here.
Get to the point.
What is
Can
it?
you hear me over this guitar? Yeah.
Go ahead.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Crappy guitar.
I've heard this riff 7 times.
Señoras and señoritas, I have a message for Dev Noodles. You are so fucking white. Dev Noodles, you are so fucking white.
Nico!
You are white. You're so fucking white. Dev Noodles, you're so white.
And that was Deaf Noodles, You Are So White by pretty much the whitest country in Europe, Finland. Straight from Finland. High as a kite, everybody. Thank you very much.
Bravo.
Yeah. Oh, you know what I want to do? Actually, I think I want to do this. I have a little bit of an idea, and because I did forget what I wanted to do before, and I think I can take care of that right now.
After that, if it's okay, I do have an announcement. I figured to bring a little bit to the channel. So
go ahead.
You guys should hit that members button down below and donate and all that, because you can hear Tommy talk more about how much he hates and all the other.
Stop it! That's not true.
Because
that's not true. There's no truth in that.
No, there's a
my uncle's a beep.
My uncle tells me all the time how much he hates. And I
He's a bad person. He's a bad person. Your uncle's.
I tell him all the time, "You're wrong. You were in Vietnam. You got your legs blown off." But he's just like, those.
But dude. Tommy fucking called me a sand.
That's a lot.
No, I didn't. I never did that. That's not me. That's not true at all. God, if people are gonna believe that shit. Imagine Def Noodles brings that up in his argument, and Tommy calls one of his interns a sand N-word. Could you believe that? I mean, that would be absolutely horrible. All right, I think.
It'd be outrageous. You know why you have casinos? Because we killed all you.
I have a friend who calls me a border nip.
Get the fuck out of here, buddy.
We have to have a little bit of warning.
All right, everybody, have a good one. We'll see you Thursday for the final show of the week and all that other good stuff. Listen to Mike the Bike. Go check him out on YouTube. Take care, everybody. Good night.
Racist now. I'm Cuban Peruvian, you fucking retard. I'm actually a person of color.